Hi guys, as promised, I had mentioned in my my community part of my channel that Aries was my biggest clicker this week. Almost 7,000 people, over 7,000 people hit my videos. So as promised, I wanted to come out here and do a special additional bonus reading just for Aries. So guys, that's how it goes. If the most hits on a video per week, I'm going to try to profile and I'm going to try to uh, come out with an additional reading. So this is precisely for Aries right now. Okay, so I'll just put that in there. Okay, so this is Aries bonus reading right now. Okay, so I'm going to start right off and do that. And then hopefully around 3 o'clock, Anne's going to join me and we're going to be doing what we normally do. And that is readings for you guys. So Aries, the first card you got is be kind to yourself. Okay, and I'm sorry, guys, this is reversed. But it is. I don't know. Maybe when I'm finished here, somebody might be able to tell me how to allow my cards and writing to look normal because they're reversed for some reason. But anyway, let's get on with this. Aries, be kind to yourself. This is your bonus reading because you were kind enough to view my videos the most. And I had the most comments, the most thumbs up. It was really amazing. You outshone Pisces, which is usually my biggest followers. So this is about you taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, doing what's right for you, Aries. At this time, you may have been feeling as though you're being pulled in all directions with the energy around you, but it's time for you just to step back and take care of business for you. Trust that this is the right thing for you to be doing. See how the writing's backwards, guys? Trust that this is the thing that you should be doing. Trust your own intuition. Trust that what you're doing this week is right. There could be some issue too where you need to trust your judgment this week because here comes the Justice card with it. And this Justice card is telling me that if you're dealing with any judicial issues, any legal issues, often I see the table being leveled, a fair and equitable fairness comes in, and justice is waived and served in your favor. So you may win the argument, or you may win the debate, or you may win the negotiation, or you may win the court case if that's what this is about. You've got the card to the sea, and that's going with the flow, Aries. Don't go pushing other people's buttons or trying to push your own this week. Stay cool, stay calm. Excuse me. This is about you just taking your time, going with the flow, being more flexible. With that comes in the devil, and the devil is that card about you doing things that are right for you. Remember, I said to you, be kind to yourself. Well, that's what this is about. This is about making wise and mindful decisions and choices that could have to do with issues in your life right now. This is about walking away from unnecessary situations that aren't fulfilling. This is about even walking away from relationships and people who push your buttons and who really aren't in your end of the ring, doing things that are right for you, but also what is holding you back. Okay, so you're going to let go of those things. You're going to say, hey, this isn't allowing me to go forward and be able to go with the flow here. So getting rid of things that no longer serve you as well. The devil card is, the card of getting up in your head, thinking negative thoughts, things that can hold us back as well. In the center position, which could be your challenge, you've got moonlight. Now, some of you might be having to do some research. You might not be able to see something really clear and concise. Your vision is almost blurred. Okay. This is about you doing your research, finding the answers that you need to seek out so that you've got complete control over it. And you have clarity now to go in a clear and insightful direction. It may happen sooner than later because the Page of Wands comes charging in, and this is quick movement. So this is something you may have to act on in a very big hurry. It could be anything. You've heard me say before as a theoretical example. Maybe you had an appointment and all of a sudden they phone you and say, hey, we got a cancellation. Can you be here today instead of tomorrow? So it could be something like that, but you need to act on it. Okay. It could be an interview that you get called for. It could be a meeting that comes up unexpected. It's something fast. Okay. So also, I want to say with the moonlight, it's always darkest before the dawn. But when that moon comes out, it totally illuminates absolutely everything and gives us a clear sight line to see where we're going to be going. But don't get caught up in the illusions and of the moon. Do your research if there's something that doesn't look right. Now, I've often talked about the Knight of Wands as sort of somebody who comes charging in. All of a sudden, they want a hot and heavy relationship with you. But I always say they come, they get, they go. Okay, so if you're ready for that and the challenge, go for it. Now, Aries, in your messages from your spirit are great match. Okay. You are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. So you could be struggling with that. You could be, the Five of Swords comes in with that. That's a card of competition. That's a card of no win, situations. Don't get caught up in other people's drama right now or allow yourself to get up in your head. This is a card that says you have the ability now to go after something that you've always wanted to do. Do it, but don't allow other people's decisions to determine or dictate the direction you want to go to make yourself happy. So I would say with this card, avoid all confrontation at all costs and don't get involved in other people's drama. Okay, somebody always wants to stir the pot up. Now, at the end of the reading, you've got nothing is yet set in stone, and this is the mutable moon. We know mutable means right? Going with the flow, being flexible, like we had go to the sea. That means, just being able to go with the flow, be adaptable to change at this time, Aries. You feel as though you've been stuck for a while with the Four of Pentacles here coming in with that, and that could be an issue with you right now where you're holding on to something that you're not ready yet to let go of. But also, this is the card of the extremes in which you save your money or you spend your money. I think a lot of you are going to be hanging on to this. Often, this card is called the miser. He hangs on to things that he's not ready to let go of. I think it's time to loosen the range now. This is a mutable card here with this moon, and that means go with the flow. Let go of things a little bit easier. Don't hang on to things that are no longer serving you. Remember, I said to you, let them go. Let them go with the devil card. Okay. Things that you're hanging on to, let them go if they're not going to bring you to your greater good here. Be kind to yourself and realize you're worth this. Okay. Now, some of you could be thinking of wanting to buy a big ticket item. I think you're going to think about it twice. I always tell you that, a consumer beware. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Okay. So be careful what you're signing to. If you're buying a car or a house or a boat or whatever, just be mindful of that. You want to have enough left over. You don't want to use up all that to buy that luxury item and then later on say, oh my gosh, now what am I going to do? So right now, Aries, what I'm seeing here is you being mutable, going with the flow. Things are moving along. However, I think that you don't think they are, and you need to be kind to yourself. Okay. I think that justice is going to be served and waved in your favor. Trust the process is going to work for you. Okay. And I do think that things in the background are going to surface now with this card here, with this moonlight card. Okay. Now, for others, because it says moonlight, sometimes that means that some of you are going to be doing extra work or overtime. Well, that's what I have here for my additional bonus reading for my beautiful Aries, because you came in and you really went crazy with hitting my videos, and I truly want to show you my appreciation for that. So, guys, I can look over here now and say hello to you guys, and I'm going to make out my list. So, let me get a piece of paper here out of my printer. Steal Rob from Peter to give to Paul, and I'm going to make out my list here of who's in my room before Anne comes in. So I want to let you guys know Anne is feeling much better. Um, she had a rough go of it. She just all of a sudden woke up one morning and her foot was twice the size and she had something going on in her body. And she doesn't know if it was a bite or whatever it was. But anyway, they put her on a heavy duty antibiotic, which really knocked the energy out of her. So she's feeling much better. She may only come out for an hour. So if my room's full, I'm just going to keep going. Or if anybody wants to step in, I see Sharon, I see Dean. If anybody wants to step in, if I'm still working here and I'm still here, then let me know and I'll send you the link. But Anne's going to do her best and she's really excited and I'm excited to have her back. So let's acknowledge Could you send me the link? It didn't come with your first message. Oh, Anne's waiting. Okay, hang on, guys. I got to go in. She said she didn't get that link. Hang on. See what we got. Righty, let's see where we're going to put this. Hang on, guys. Anne didn't, she says she didn't get that link. However, I sent it to her, but we'll see. And see what we've got. Okay. All right. So I sent it to her. Okay. So I want to say hi to everybody here. Hi, Mr. Maurice. Welcome. Let's see what we've got here. First of all, we know we've got Kathy, Kathy's Guided Light. Taro. Hi, Kathy. How are you? We've got Mr. Maurice. No, oh, I haven't seen. Thought she was here. Was Tammy? Dean's here. Secrets of the Red Moon. Real Country Woman. Hi, how are you, sweetheart? Nice to see you again. Erica Duncan. Nice to see you, sweetie. Righty. There she is. She's coming in now. Hello.
Hello.
So nice to see you back to the
Thank
land.
you.
Back to the land of the living. I told everybody you just woke up one morning and had this foot twice the size it should be, and you've been on heavy duty antibiotics. So they never did find out what they thought it was.
Yeah. I found out what it was. You know, when I thought I had flu,
Yeah,
that was the start of the infection. And I suppose you wouldn't really think, oh, I've got flu. I must check the sole of my foot.
No, who would? Right?
Exactly. So there it was. There was a little blister on my heel, 2 little blisters, because it's been hot weather and I just had shoes on without socks.
So
got two little blisters on my heel, and it was those that were the cause of the problem. So the imagery is not lost on me in that I've had an infection of my soul. Then I have this root canal filling to sort out this week, which is deep rooted. So I am ridding myself of deep rooted infection of the soul.
Oh my God. How you got an infection from 2 little blisters, eh?
I know.
Is like unbelievable. Who would think that?
I mean, there'll be millions of people with a blister on the foot.
And my husband's a diabetic, and you should see the open wounds he gets constantly, and they heal, and he touch wood. But yeah, I guess
whether it's been going on a little bit and I've just never noticed because we've been busy, we've been up and down looking after family and things.
You never found any pain in your feet. You weren't feeling any like burning, or you know how sometimes we get a blister or we get a.
Yeah, I did when it started. As soon as that redness on my foot, because I have very sensitive skin, and in many ways, very lucky that the minute that red was on my foot, I rang the doctor and she said, "Oh, I think it could be an allergy." This was the 111 emergency. She said, "Just go and see. I'll make an appointment for you to see the doctor tomorrow." Well, by the next day, there was no doubt it was an infection. But do you know what? They had antibiotics to me within half an hour. It was wonderful.
Wow.
So I was really impressed.
Yeah. They, when you get something like that, they're always scared of blood poisoning or septic or something, right? So they need to act on it really fast.
And they did.
Now, Andre's got a weird thing. Ever since he had his fall, his neck hurt, right? Well, then 3 days ago, he's kind of swelled up here, and it even hurt to touch. And when he swallowed, it wasn't like a sore throat. It was like a muscle or a tendon that moved, and it would hurt, really hurt. I mean, you could hardly touch it, right? So we were doing everything we could do, rubbing it with Vicks, taking Tylenol. So finally, the day later, he called the doctor. He went in, And she wondered if it was something to do because it bothered him here. But I said to her, hey, when he had his fall, he complained about his jaw hurting. He might have grit his teeth when he went down. We wondered if it was like whiplash, right? So she wants him to have an ultrasound on it to see what it is. But who knows how long we have to wait for that. So I said, you don't think it's an infection if you're talking about she was talking about a saliva gland or a stone getting in it or a weird thing like that. And because he doesn't have teeth, he wears dentures. So he doesn't have an infection in his mouth or his sinuses or his ear. So I just said to him, you know what, Andre, I'm going to self-medicate. I said, let's take some of my amoxicillin that I have for my teeth. I got enough for a week. It isn't going to hurt you. And take your Tylenol around the clock for the pain and see how you are. And you know what? It's still there, but he's feeling better.
Yeah.
Who knows, right? Like I said that to her. You don't think you should maybe give him an antibiotic in case, you know?
Yeah.
So
well,
I
try not to, don't they, if they can?
I know, because they say we use it too much. But you know what? He's very rarely ever on it. I have to take it when I go to the dentist. So that's why I had this prescription in the drawer, right? Which was new. And so, yeah. So it's weird, but we are just so happy to see you back again, Anne. And
Thank
oh
you.
my goodness, when you step away, I know how excited you get to come out here on Sundays. When you have to step away, you pretty well are down. You know,
Yeah.
I knew you weren't feeling well. So, yeah. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but on my videos, my video counts have been way up. And so before you came in, I did a bonus reading for Aries because Aries, I think I got over 7,000 hits on it in this week. Yeah, for Aries. It was like everything's skyrocketing. I'm getting 1,000 and 2,000 and these hits.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. They're all coming back now. And more subscribers coming in. So I'm really feeling blessed. But because Aries was so obvious and had come in and viewed so many times, so many viewed it, I decided today to come in a little bit earlier before you came in and give them a little bonus reading. So I did that, and I hope anybody in here that's an Aries or they look at this on the replay that they can appreciate this little bit of extra information that's coming in over and above their reading. So yeah, so we've got a really good room here. We've got, you know, Kathy's, we've got a lot of super chats coming in already too. Mr. Maurice, we've got Erica Duncan, we've got Earl, we've got Tracy Wilbur. So they're all coming in right now. Hi, Dean. Secrets of the Red Moon. I'm allergic to that med family. Oh, the amoxicillin, the Cillin family, eh? Not me. I can take them. They're like
yeah. Oh, bless. So yeah, so
the
we got
Cillin
here
group is like penicillin, right? So yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we've got a really good room starting out here. There's 10 already in the room. So guys, we're going to start with our super chats. And like I said, Anne's going to give it an hour. And if after an hour we're really good, she's going to cut out at that time because she's still trying to get her, you know, her land legs back, as they say.
Well, it's quite late, but you know, sometimes we're finishing about 10:30 at night. So
I know.
Yeah,
I know. It can be tiring for you because yes, Anne's over in Britain. She's not here in our part of the world. A lot of us here are American or Canadians, and our time that we're at 3, you're at 8. So it's tiring for you. Okay, so we're going to go to our first one, which is Mr. Maurice, and Mr. Maurice said, what do the cards see coming towards me in my finances and career? Okay, let's see what we've got. Hi, Tammy. I was looking for you, sweetie. I didn't see you. I thought I saw you here in the beginning, and then I didn't see you. We hope you're having a blessed day too. And we've got Anne back. So we're really happy to have Anne back. However, I have to say I had some really good volunteers step up. Dean came in and Kathy, I think Kathy was here too. And, you know, we work well together. You know, they all step up when I need somebody. And
thank you for that, everybody, because that was so appreciated.
Dean and I had a really busy one when he was here in your stead. It was like, that's all we did for 2 straight hours. Dean was Super chat.
The time suddenly goes, doesn't it?
Does, it does. And when and poor guy was going on, he was tired. He'd been up at the crack of dawn with his daughter, and he'd had a tiny nap when he came in, and it was like he was done. It comes in fast. Okay.
Right. So, Mr. Maurice, so I've just pulled 4 cards for you. Finances and career. The first card is the Justice card, number 8. And this card is all about you doing what you know is right. She's following a moral compass here on the card. And these are lovely qualities such as honesty, integrity, and fairness, and making sure that those lead the way. You've got the Star card after that, which is absolutely fabulous. This is recognition, success. It's you being appreciated and stepping into your spotlight on the dance floor. So very much an energy so far of you really embracing these lovely qualities. Then we've got the success card straight after that. The 8 of Teacups says, just take it a step at a time. Don't be trying to do everything in a giant leap. Just break things down into manageable steps. So if you're trying to work out something with your job, if you're trying to work out something with your finances, what to do next, don't go rushing into anything. Just break it all down into manageable steps so it isn't overwhelming, and make sure that you talk things over. This is what the 2 of Teacups is all about. This is about really clear communication, speaking and listening. So I think you've got to be absolutely clear in what you would like to do with the way that your career wants to go. Take it easy, take it a step at a time. The success is right here, but be led. Do what you know is the right thing to do. Embrace those lovely qualities of fairness and wisdom and honesty and integrity, and they will absolutely serve you well. So I hope that makes sense to you. Thank you.
Thanks, Anne. It was great. Okay, so I pulled a card from my career and life deck, and you got the card that says on the table. Okay, time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, ask for a promotion, or step up. Okay, so you might be able to approach somebody at work where you feel that you deserve this. You've been there long enough, perhaps, and it's time for you to put your demands on the table, what it is you want, or put the demands on yourself, Mr. Maurice. What is it you truly want? And then take that action to go after it, because there's going to be something new coming in with the Ace of Swords. And did you not have that one, Anne?
No, not the Ace, okay. But I've got the communication one.
Yeah. So there could be an offer coming in on the table, and you want something when you go there, when it appears, to get excited, be enthusiastic about it. This is about seeing things clearly now. It's almost like boom, that third eye opens up and you've got that aha moment where you go, yeah, this is what I want to do. This is what I deserve. This is what I'm going to make a demand on. You're taking control of the situation, because here's the Emperor. And this is being logical and organized. This is sitting in the seat of power and saying, I need to think about me, and I'm going to go after what I want. This could be also entrepreneurship. You could be, you could be dealing with wanting to have a side gig on your own here, maybe a passive income, doing something else on your own, maybe your own website. Maybe you're going to do consulting. Maybe you're going to take on a secondary job, but it'll be your job. It'll be you doing it. And being the boss and in control of it. You're going to have something to celebrate here, though. Okay. You've got the 4 of Wands, and this is stability, security, feeling at home with what you're doing within yourself, and maybe your place of work can come in. This is a card that says you're going to want to celebrate something. So this is really good when it comes to something new, this new offer that you could be getting, being able to finally, see things clearly. The Wheel of Fortune comes in with that. These are really good cards, Mr. Maurice. So there's a good possibility there could be a new offer or something that you're looking into that will allow you to be in a more supervisory position or in charge of your own what you're doing, and you're going to be able to see abundance coming in with this. The Wheel of Fortune is that luck card that says it can spin either way, but because you've got the celebration card here, the Four of Wands, I think you're going to see something really good come in when it comes to your job and your career. So as you have always heard me on my videos, I say when that Wheel of Fortune comes into town, get on it and ride it hard, because you don't know how long that's going to last. So there's some good luck coming into you. I can see that coming in, but you need to make your decisions, choices, and demands known. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Mr. Maurice. And thank you for your super chat. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. We've got next Erica. Erica wants a general. Okay. Let's see what the powers that be have for you. All right. So are you still on your meds, Anne, or?
No, finished those. So I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, you're on the mend now. You just have to pick up your energy level again. And
yeah, I felt so much better today.
Oh, yeah, that's great. You got good color.
Thank you.
I always look so peaked and pale, and you always look that beautiful English, rosy complexion. Have you been following the Paralympics?
I have. Yes, watching those on an evening.
I like them even better than the Olympics.
My favorites, I think, are the wheelchair rugby.
Oh, us too. I mean, they are so gutsy. They are so unbelievable, eh? I know.
Yeah, just amazing. Now then, Erica. So, General, your first card, Queen of Pencils. Now, the Queens are authority figures in the deck. And the Queen of Pencils is not to be messed with. She's very logical, very clear thinking, and very clear speaking. If you want it to go to anybody, there's a lovely saying, if you ask a straight question, you'll get a straight answer. Well, this is what the Queen of Pencils is absolutely great at. She's kind with it. There's a humor about it, but it's very much an energy of out with the old and in with the new. So she's letting go of anything that isn't working, isn't serving her well, and she has no hesitation doing that. So she can have that movement of that going out, making way for the new. So I do get very much an energy of that this week. And when you do that, reason to celebrate. We've got the Three of Teacups. Absolutely lovely. Just as simple as that. Again, we've got the Eight of Teacups this time. Take it a step at a time. You don't have to do everything in a rush. You don't have to do anything in a giant leap. Just consistent, small steps forward will get you there just as well. Now, there'll be something coming in this week, which is really helpful. We've got the Ace of Pencils here. So this is the clarity. This is the light bulb moment going on. This is the card that, I've just worked it out. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. It's new ideas coming in. It's clarity. Some sort of news coming in that can really help you with that light bulb moment. I can sense you clicking your finger. I get it now. And when you do that, the Three of Wands, make long-term plans. This lovely angel on the card, her long-term plan is the healthy forest. She's got to plant the little seeds first to get her there. So when you get this clarity, when you get this news coming in, look long-term. Where would you like to be? What would you like to do? And start the little action steps to get you there, no matter how small or insignificant you think they might be. So very much a week of out with the old, in with the new, reason to celebrate. It's a good card, that Three of Teacups. Working it out and then making your small, manageable, consistent steps and looking to the success of the long term. So I hope that resonates, Erica. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Erica, you might feel like you're hanging in limbo right now. The Hangman's here. This is, a pause state of action. You could feel that nothing's changing. Things are a bit stagnant, dull, and, and dull, and, that type of energy. But I do think that, you know, we always know when the hangman comes up, it's a temporary state of action. It's a temporary pause in action. While you're there, though, if you always notice there's all this yellow around the head of the person, and that means while you're there, you're making use, and you can make use and plan things for when you get down. This is about you looking at things from a broader, bigger, wider, you know, viewpoint. Don't get stuck up in that tree there, hanging there. You can think of different ways to be adaptable and get around situations so that you can hit the ground running and go for those goals. Now, you could be waiting for your ship to come in. You could be, this is the Two of Wands. And this is a card that says, you know, you may want to partner up. You may want to collaborate. You may want to discuss and communicate with somebody else when it comes to going towards a likable and same goal. The Two of Wands is that card that says, you know, he stands there, he holds his dreams in his hand. He's got that globe there. He's looking across the water saying, where's my ship? I've done this. When's it coming in? Well, sometimes we need a little boost, and maybe you need to bring someone in as a partner to go along with you. And, you know, as I say, two heads are better than one. It's usually partnership. Now, the Queen of Swords, I think Anne had that as well. This is about you cutting things out. Yes. Like she said, she's clear and concise. She cuts through the red tape. She makes up her mind that, you know what, if this isn't working for me, I'm out of here. I'm going in a new direction. And she does it without guilt. So this is a card that says you need to put yourself in that seat of power and say, you know what, I'm getting off of this situation. I'm going to speak to the powers that be to work together, and I'm going to move in a new direction. So cutting things out that no longer serve you. Okay, this is the best thing that you can do. Don't allow yourself to play it small or be in a situation that isn't working for you. The Magician says the universe comes forth and says, hey, yes, you're seeing the light now. You have this ability to make your dreams come true. You have all the resources, which could be in the form of time, effort, support, or maybe even money or unexpected resources coming in that can help you create these dreams that you want. This is the massive manifestor. Okay. You can manifest all the things you want right now because the universe saying is you're hanging here and you're not looking at things from a broader perspective. What's available for you? So your final card, best card in the deck, the Sun. This is the all over wellness card. This is the card that says, yes, you're going to have a clear sight line to go after what it is you want. You're going to have that wonderful moment of happiness. This is rebirth. This is a beginning. It's like rebirth, recharge, you know, reset and go for what you want. Ready, set, go. Okay, that's what I have for you, Erica. I hope those cards help. Thank you. Oops, put them on the wrong desk. And now, who have we got? Hi, One Love. Welcome. We've got Earl. Hi, Earl. So nice to see you.
So, Earl, thank you for coming into the room, and what a pleasure to read for you. So, the first card for you, Six of Teacups. So, this is a card of the past. It's remembering the past with love. It might be meeting up with somebody from the past. It might be reminiscing, remembering lots of loveliness. It's also the card that says it's time for you to do what you've always wanted to do. The life experience card comes next. Now, this is one of the major arcana cards, and it's about you making positive changes now. Learning from experience. That's the key with this card. So, thinking about the past, learning from the past, what worked, what didn't work so well, and take all those pearls of wisdom with you and be ready to make some positive changes now, because we've got some lovely new beginnings in the Ace of Teacups. These are happiness, it's emotion, it's happiness, it's joy, it's love. It can sometimes mean a new home, but lovely energy coming in. And this is brand new energy coming in for you. And here you are, Six of Pentacles, moving on and feeling good. It's suddenly like this week, it's learning from the past, really having a good think about that, assessing, realizing, working out what will work best for you, being prepared to make those positive changes. And then here we have you moving forward to happiness, joy, love, and all those lovely positive qualities for you. So a lovely week, Earl. It really is. You've got some super cards there. So have a good one.
Beautiful. Hey, I just need one more card here, Spirit. Thank you. Flipped up on me. Okay, Earl. For some reason, I thought I had picked up the wrong deck, and in essence, I did pick up the wrong deck. But for some reason, Spirit wanted me to pick this deck up. Okay, and I do have the tarot deck as well. But this card says, unfolding, access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and keep expanding. So, whatever you're doing right now, you're on the right path. Okay. Stay in the game, stay in your lane, and keep doing what you're doing. Earl, okay. That's the way you're going to move forward. And, Rome wasn't built in a day. So, you have moved. You are working on your business. You're trying to build it up. And I think you're going to see that there is growth, but it's taking time. For some reason, they're telling me that you see, depending on the time of year on the calendar, you're going to see business getting busier. Now, some people say winter's better for them or summer's better for them, whatever. That's the energy I'm seeing here. You've got the Four of Swords coming in, and you might be catching up on lack of sleep. The Four of Swords says, call a truce, take a time out. Rest up. Don't make any snap decisions or jump to conclusions or make any, sign any documents in a big hurry. This is about slow-mo, taking time, taking care of yourself, and by all means, getting your rest. Okay. If you're having problems with sleeping, this is important that you do better time management, where you can take time to have a routine in your life where you can step back. Okay. Don't get caught up in anything in a big hurry here with this Four of Swords. The Queen of Wands says you've been very focused on your job, on your relationships, on your life in general. And you're going to continue doing that because you're a very determined person. And by your own due diligence and energy, that's how you make these great achievements in your life and the changes that you're doing right now. But she is that queen who's headstrong. She's the most confident queen. Don't allow yourself to be disappointed or distracted by other people's opinions. Okay. She's that queen that flips the bird at everybody that does that. And she says, yeah, well, watch me. So stand your ground. You've made the right decision. The Lovers comes in now. I know you've been wanting to meet somebody. This could be somebody new coming in. However, this is a card of making wise and mindful choices and decisions on an emotional level. Now, often you've heard me say this, they say, it could be on a heart level, but I always say, let your head lead your heart, not your heart lead your head. Okay. Even when it is the Lovers, we have to be mindful of the decisions we're making when it includes another person. Coming in next, you've got the Queen of Cups. Well, if this is who you're looking for, you couldn't find a better mate. Male or female, loving, kind, considerate, compassionate, helpful, and always there in your end of the ring. But this could be somebody stepping forward that you may know that may want to give you wise counsel. Been there, done it, have the medal for it. And they step up and they say, hey, I can help you with that situation. I had the same thing happen to me. So it could be something simple as that, getting wise, helpful, generous, and caring counsel from someone, male or female. The Two of Swords says you might be at a crossroads. You could have locked horns with someone else. You may feel as though there's a decision or a choice you just don't know how to make. So this is a card that says, maybe this king is going to step up. Okay. I always say there could be a mediator called in where somebody who's biased steps up and says, I can see the picture from the outside of the window. You're inside dealing with the chaos. So this is the card that says if it is a legal situation, and I don't think it is with you, but I often say if it is, there could be a mediator putting the cards in a fair and equitable manner for you to be able to have a clear sight line to make a decision. But there is a decision you have to make, and you might be dragging your heels about it. So don't be afraid. Take a look at the whole picture, assess it, analyze it so that you're accurate, and then you can make this decision. So that's what I have for you, Earl. Interesting week.
Yeah, lovely week. I did like he's just put in the chat about a business trip, and I was thrilled about that because there's a little
There you-
suitcase on the
yeah, look at
on
that.
the
Business trip to Colorado. It's a slow go for now. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Yeah, great. Thank you for always sort of giving us these little tidbits of confirmation as we do these readings. Anybody that we're doing here, if it resonates, please step forward and let us know. Beautiful. Yes, you're single and you're looking. I know, but their lovers is there. You never know. You might meet somebody here too. You never know. Oh dear. Anyway, okay, let's see who we've got next. We've got Tracy. Do you see money coming this week? Let's see what Spirit has for you. Money, money, money.
Now then, so Tracy, do I see money coming in this week? Yes, I do, but there are some little mindfulness things to do first. So the first card you've got is the King of Pencils. These are authority figures, the kings, and the King of Pencils is very logical, very clear thinking, very direct. Also, very, very well educated in complex paperwork that we perhaps wouldn't come across every day. So that could be finances. This King of Pencils energy is very much sort of accountant, bank manager, lawyer, that sort of professional person that you would go to for advice on complex paperwork. So this is the first card. The Magician says, you are ready. You've got everything you need. You can do it. So there's a lovely little arm around the shoulders and encouragement there from the Magician. It's time to let go of anything that's weighing you down and holding you back. This is card 15, Ego. And that's just what she's done. Look, she's left those heavy things. And they're like self-criticism, self-doubt, stress, fear. She's left those behind and she's now carrying balloons, which are so much lighter. And they've got things in them like positivity and self-belief and optimism. So make sure, and it's easier said than done, but just make sure you've got a real positive focus. Now, the Seven of Wands says you might have to stand up for yourself and step up and speak up. This is the card asking you to be assertive. So this King of Pencils in the same reading, to me, when I'm looking at these, my feeling with this is, do I see money coming in? I think you need to talk about it. I think you need to just make sure that you are absolutely clear on your understanding of this situation, and perhaps some professional advice or somebody stepping up as in a teaching sort of a mentoring role could be very helpful for you. The Magician says, you're absolutely okay. You've got this. Don't worry. And the final card, the 10 of Coins, is all about financial security, happy family life, happy home life, peace of mind. So do I see it coming in this week? Very likely, but you need to step up. You need to speak up. You need to tell anybody of anything that's concerning you, and perhaps even take just some professional advice to help you along the way. So Tracy, I hope that resonates with you.
Okay, Tracy, you're gainfully employed right now. Are you working right now? Yes or no? I'm not seeing you happy where you are at your place of work. Okay, that for some reason, two cards flew out of my deck, and one of them is your job could be ending. Okay, you might be wanting to end this job yourself. Okay, you may leave a position. There's always a new opportunity ahead, and you may change your career completely and want to do something in the near future. You also got flashback. Okay, and that says People from the past return. You may work with a previous coworker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. Something here with your work is not making you happy. You have the 3 of Swords. And this is a card of disappointments, okay? And it's actually keeping you up. This money issue is keeping you up from sleeping at night. You're very concerned right now with money around you. Okay. But I think, as Anne said, you'll get some wise counsel because this Knight of Cups comes in and they're kind, caring, they're there, they're compassionate. You might be getting some wise counsel from someone that's going to help you. The Justice card shows up and says, at the end of the day, I think justice will be waved in your favor. Things will work out. If you're having problems with money, at the end of the day, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which says it'll work out. Okay. Yes. But yeah, I see that, Anne. But it's such a struggle for you. Okay. Like Anne said, this isn't going to come easy, this money. All right. So there's 2 ways of looking at this. You're either going to leave this job and there's a better opportunity that someone might be telling you about. There could be some sort of a problem at your place of work, but you're doing the right thing and it will work out at the end of the day for you. Because I think, you will see some money coming in. I don't know whether you're dealing with it'll be a wrongful dismissal situation in the future, or whether you just stand up for yourself and say, hey, I'm worthy of this or I'm out of here. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. Your question, do you see money coming in this week? It's possible, but it's going to be a fight to get it. Okay. And Anne pretty much had the same thing. You're not working. Yes. That's why I asked you, are you gainfully employed? Because I was getting this energy. No, you're not working. So that answers this. This was heartbreaking and a disappointment for you. It kept you up at night, this situation. Okay. So if you got fired or terminated, Tracy, because this is what this card means too, with this Justice card, if you feel there was a wrongful dismissal and you're currently at school, you were let go, you're currently at school, know that you can fight this. So you're currently at school. So Tracy, you're young, you're not working yet, and you're wanting money, or have you gone back to take something as an adult? Yeah, you're not working. So in order to get money, yeah, okay. So she's currently at school. She's not, I had this feeling she wasn't working. She wasn't employed when those 2 cards came up. And that's why I don't normally ask people questions and never when I'm doing a reading, but something was giving me, why did Spirit give me those 2 cards? Right. So thank you, Tracy, for confirming that. That helps us very much. Okay. Good luck on that. There's a possibility money will come in, but you're going to have to work for it hard. Okay. Oh, I love it. Real country woman of Hanover. Where do you live, Earl? I am also single and looking. Oh, and she's an entertainer. She's into country music. She's into acting. Hey, Earl, you guys might have some boots. What is it? Boot, scoot, and booty doing going on. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I think my next one is One Love. Tracy. Okay, so here's One Love. All righty. Okay, hello, ladies. I should like a reading for the upcoming week. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for you.
Okay, One Love. So, reading for the upcoming week. Expect things to be quite busy quite quickly. We've got the Knight of Teacups here, and the Knights are all fast-moving energy. They all have a motorbike. And this Knight of Teacups comes in and says, just go steady. She's flying in. There's gravel coming up off the back wheel of the motorbike. And if she goes too fast, she's going to wobble. So the overarching energy for your week here is just stay balanced, take things a step at a time, don't be rushed into anything. Stay positive and focus on what could go right. That's what the 9 of Pencils is all about. We are very often programmed to do just the opposite. But this card says, focus on what will work, focus on what is working, and focus on how well things can go. Because the Hermit says it's time for you to step up and shine your light in the world. This is the card that asks you to step up and be that guiding light for other people. What a lovely job. This Hermit teaches from experience. Actually there as a mentor and a teacher, and they lead by example. Couldn't we do with a world full of those just now? So very much an energy of you being asked to step up, and the Queen of Coins comes in with this lovely energy of practicality, resourcefulness. This is the Queen that's very connected to home and family, very often making sure that everybody else has everything they need. She's confident, she's successful, she's extremely good with money. But practicality, resourcefulness, and grounded common sense are her real attributes. And if you wanted to ask anybody in the Tarot a question, and you wanted somebody with a real straightforward, grounded, common sense answer, this would be the Queen you would go to. So very much focused on home, family, and work life as well. This is very successful regarding the workplace as well. So just to summarize all of that, if lots of things get busy and things take off, that's great, but don't be rushed. Just take it steady, focus on what could go right, and be ready to step up, because the Hermit and the Queen of Coins are both senior figures in the Tarot, very much to do with work life, home life, financial life. So a lovely, lovely week coming up for you. Have the confidence, have that self-belief, visualize what you'd like, see where you'd like to be going, and this Hermit card invites you to really step up into this leadership role. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful reading. I've got very similar energy here. You've got the Knight of Swords, fast-moving energy. Anne had the Knight of Cups. This is the card that says, you know, big changes are coming in. There's opportunities, and you need to carpe diem, seize the moment. So if something comes in, you're going to be direct. You're going to be honest. You're going to think on your feet and make a decisive decision here to move towards something new. And move you are. You're leaving behind troubled waters and going to calmer shores with the Six of Swords. So this is post haste, taking off in a new direction, going very quickly, but you're going to be mindful because you come to a conclusion with the Queen of Swords to cut things out that don't serve you. And she also goes off on a new journey by herself. She's independent and strong. And One Love, you may be doing this solo on your own, but you're going to be going in a better direction. You're going to take up this big change and go after this opportunity, because this opportunity shows up in the form of the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is that little messenger that comes in, and you might be hearing good news about the material part of your life or finances coming in. So again, it's good news on earthly matters and new beginnings, and you're setting new goals right now, and being able to go after something new in a new direction, and it's going to bring you to your garden of abundance, and that is the Nine of Pentacles. You could actually be thinking, this is a card of entrepreneurship, self-employment, and succeeding therein at that. So it's being independent, successful, and financial stability coming into you as well. And this good news prior to that sets you up. Wow. So good cards, One Love. All right. Thank you. All righty. We've got right, Real Country Woman. Okay, let's see what we have. What is happening this week for you? Hi, Damara. Thanks for posting those beautiful pictures of your baptism of your little niece. Beautiful pictures. Beautiful family. I follow her and she follows me on Facebook. Has so many of these people out here. We are all connected that way.
Okay, so real country woman, and thank you for your good wishes as well, much appreciated. So for this week, the Four of Wands, this is lovely. This is you being appreciated for everything you do and all that you are. And here she is on the card. Look, she's been given a lovely bunch of tulips and a thank you balloon. It's very easy to always be the giver. We just must remember to receive in grace and gratitude. So here you are being appreciated for everything you do and all that you are. The Ten of Pentacles says expect the situation to improve, things getting better. This is you climbing this ladder of success. With each little step on the ladder, things getting better and so much better. The Queen of Coins asks you to be practical, sensible, resourceful, using grounded common sense. She's very grounded. There's nothing airy-fairy about this one. She's straightforward. Very often in a role, making sure everybody's happy and has everything they need. But very, very successful, very, very good with finances, very focused on home life, family life, and financial life.
I have the same one. I have the same card too.
Queen of Coins.
Yep.
Fabulous. And the Seven of Coins, just to finish off, says do the groundwork. If there's something new that you're wanting to start, make sure you do the groundwork, plant the seeds. Now on this little card here, look, she can't have the flowers if she doesn't plant the seeds. So she's planted all these little seeds. She's been busy. And now she's no need to worry because they're going to flower when they're ready and she can't make them grow any faster. So once you've started something and got something moving, just relax, don't worry, and know the success and the recognition and appreciation will follow later on. So a lovely week, real country woman. You've got some really nice energy there of a much improved situation, you really getting grounded and making conscious decisions and starting something, getting busy on something new.
Fantastic. So one love says, thank you, ladies. I have a new manager in Hollywood who is really taking my acting career into her hands and opening a lot of doors for me. So that's great. Okay, real country woman. You're getting up in your head right now. You could be worried a bit about money. I know you're trying to work your way up in your, with your job and your career in the entertainment industry, and it's difficult. Talk to, if you want to talk to Damara here because she's a seasoned OG when it comes to all of that. She's still out there pounding the pavement and singing with that beautiful voice of hers, and she's been with some of the greats. So, real country woman, you're feeling the pinch right now. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is a card of disappointments, but also you get this insight where you need to step through doors of opportunity, even if they seem daunting, to get the help you need. This is a card of challenge, but also the card of getting and finding the resources to make you feel better. Right now, I think you're concerned about money. I think that you're worried. Is this going to work out for me? Well, stay positive, let go of those negative, let go of the negative circumstances that you're feeling in your head right now, because the moon comes in and that is that card that says that. Okay. You might be feeling a little disillusioned. You might be not being able to see the trees, the forest for the trees. You're not seeing something clearly. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, know that you have all the gifts you need. It always shows a wolf and it shows a dog, and the wolf trusts his instincts and the dog is taught to learn something. You have everything in your database to succeed. So don't put yourself down. So you're getting the point where sometimes you wonder, am I going in the right direction? You are. Okay. And when things don't work out, you're going to turn around and change things up. This is leaving troubled waters, going to calmer shores, walking away from situations that aren't working for you. If you're working with somebody and they're not really, keeping their word or their end of the deal up, then you might have to move on and look elsewhere. But it's going to be a good move for you. Negotiations, if you're bartering and communicating with someone on a business level here, know that negotiations will go well. Somebody might actually be watching you from the shadows, and they want to be generous and give you something here. This could be some generous gift of time, effort, support, connections, contacts, even money. You could also be wanting to help somebody else out. You could be thinking of mentoring somebody and helping somebody else out, or you may meet someone in your industry that you feel that you want to do that with. But this is a card of, I call this the gift card. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. This is fair and just division, and you receiving what you justifiably deserve. So make sure if you've signed any contracts, Real Country Woman, that you hold them accountable to what you've signed to. The Queen of Pentacles, Anne had the Queen of Pentacles as well. Very good in business, astute mind when it comes to finances. This is a person you may want to speak to if you want to discuss money. Okay. She's very good in business. She plants her seeds, she plants her feet firmly, and she's got a good head for money on her, good head on her shoulders for money. So I think that you're going to make sure that negotiations go well. You're going to make sure you do the research to find out if you're signing any contracts. And if not, you're going to say, you know what? I'm out of here. Okay. So that's what I've got for you for this right now for this week. Thank you, Real Country Woman. Okay. She's saying, I am worried about money. This is definitely spot on with my feelings. Thank you so much. And she's a Capricorn. All right. I have to tell you, Real Country Woman, I dated a guy who's a very famous film director and producer here in Toronto. And very briefly, because I knew he wasn't for me, but he won over 100 accolades in his expertise. And he was teaching it as a prof at the university. It's called Docs on a Dime, how to make documents cheap and make them good. So anyway, yeah, he was a Capricorn. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Next, we've got SP. I'm undecided whether I should take a major risk vending at a large event. Will it be worth it? All right, let's see. Will it be worth it? Should she do this? You're welcome, Real Country Woman. You're very welcome. Thank you for always coming into our room and trusting us with your questions. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Nice to see you, sweetheart. Dean's here somewhere. He was. We're down to 8 people, so I don't know. Maybe he's busy, but he did come in.
So, SP. Should you take a major risk at a large event? The Three of Wands is about looking long term. This is about abundance coming in. It's about success, but it's planting the little seeds now. So you really do need to look beyond that event and very much how this is going to affect you long term. This Queen of Coins is out again, and I'm shuffling like that. She keeps appearing. Again, very resourceful, very practical, very down to earth. She thinks it all through. She sees things for what they are, and she's extremely sensible with money. So that seems so far, yeah, okay, doing all those things. Then I've got the Three of Pencils. And this to me is very much a card of moving on. This is a card generally expecting the situation to get better. It can be a card if you're dealing with a disappointment or something perhaps not going exactly as you were hoping it would. So that's something you need to think about. And then we've got this Six of Pencils, moving on, breath of fresh air. It's very much an energy of things that have felt a little bit stuck and a little bit stalled. Look, she's made her mind up. She's moved away. She's moving on to something else. So if I have to really get these cards and tell you how I'm sensing things, look beyond the major event. You've got to look at long term and how that major risk is going to affect you long term. You really do need to go into the fine details of finances. How is it going to affect your finances? And is it sensible? It's very easy to sort of get carried away with something. This Queen of Coins here will say, oh, no, wait a minute. How's it going to be? How's that going to affect you? And how is it going to, you really do need to be grounded and use very clear common sense when you're dealing with it. I don't think that the major risk, honestly, this time will be worth it, because this is very much a card of expecting a situation to improve. It's sometimes a card of disappointment or upset. But I shouldn't be too worried if you don't do that event, because I do see you moving on to something different. There's quite a strong energy here of this, leaving that behind. And I had to pull another card because it's like getting to the end of a book and not reading the last page otherwise. And the 9 of Coins, moving on to more prosperity. Here she is. She's worked hard. She's enjoying the results of her hard work. She's taking some time out for herself. So should I take a major risk at the vending event, and will it be worth it? Honestly, with the cards and the energy that's presenting itself at the moment, I would say no, because I do think you're moving on to something even better, and you really need to think very hard about that. So SP, I hope that makes sense.
Okay. I have very similar reading. Yes, this is a new financial beginning for you. And I know it's kind of got your creative juices flowing and your curiosity and your interest with the Ace of Pentacles. And you're torn, okay? You're torn between, do I do it or don't I do it, with the 2 of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you right now, it could leave you with great disappointments if you take it. I do, yeah, she's got the same one. I do not see this working out with this particular large event. Keep looking. Okay, you've got the 2 of Wands. Keep looking for something new, because you're going to find it, because the world comes in and a new phase is about to happen. Okay, so the reason mine seems so much shorter is because I pretty much have the same answers as Anne. So you had 2 maybes, but that came in with your indecisiveness, trying to make up your own mind. Yes, it looks too good to be true. It will be. And you had 2 maybes and 2 yeses and 1 definite no. And that was in the center of the reading. So the way I look at it is, really doing your research, finding out if this is really for you. Because you said a very interesting word here in your question, major risk. Okay. And I think it is. And so does Anne. And for both of us to get this card in this reading, I would say, my darling, walk away. She's got the 6 of Swords there as well. Walk away, because something better is going to come in for you. Okay. And I know we get excited. And when we get these wonderful offers, we go, yes. And then, but along with them come risks and consequences. And what sacrifices are you going to have to make, okay, to achieve this? So I would say no, don't go for it. Okay. Wow. I mean, that was pretty interesting, because our readings are usually so positive, right? But when Spirit steps forward and says no, and both of us get that same card, it's definitely a firm no. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I think we have pretty much got all our super chats in. We're down to 8 people. So I know Damara's here. I know Dean's here. I know Tammy's here. So we're going to circle those names. Dean's here. Damara's here. Tammy's here. Real Country Woman had her reading. So anybody else staying in the room that hasn't had a reading with us, because we've gone from, down to 8 people now, step forward and let us know you're still here. Okay. All right. So we're definitely going to go through, and we're going to do Tammy first. Then we're going to do Damara, because Damara is always in the room. And I know Dean's here. I don't know if Kathy's still here or not. Hi, Nancy Gagnon, my namesake. That's the same last name as me. She may still be here as well. Nice to see you. Okay, so I want you to see what SP said on that reading. Such a relief to hear. Thank you so much. Always appreciative of you both, Anne and Brenda. Okay. You can't live your life by the cards, but when Anne and I both get the same message, know that there's something going on here. So we didn't have opposite polarities here. So yeah, I would just walk away from that. Okay, that opportunity, that major risk. That was what got me. Okay, so thank you very much, SP, for coming in. Okay, so we're going to do Tammy.
Tammy,
free cards or whatever you want.
Again, thank you, my love, for those lovely, lovely good wishes this week. They really have made a lovely difference. Thank you. So, getting on to your card. 7 of Coins, Tammy. Let's start to do the groundwork, starting something new, planting new seeds. If you've got a new idea or a new project and you're just thinking about it or wondering what to do, this is the week that says get those seeds planted, do the groundwork, and then don't worry and know the success will come further down the line. We've got 2 aces. We've got the Ace of Pencils. This is lovely. This is new ideas coming in and clarity and you working things out and the light bulb going on and you thinking, I've got it. So pay attention to those new ideas. Listen out for news and information that's coming in to help you. And when you hear that news, this Page of Coins says, do your homework, research, find out everything that you can. The Page of Coins often has a head in a book. She's busy. She's finding out things. She's researching. She's studying. So there's some homework for you to do to find out new information. And when you do that, the second ace, the Ace of Coins, that's your golden opportunity. But in order to get to the golden opportunity, you need to work on the new ideas, get something started, and make sure that you know all the ins and outs and everything about it. And when you've done all of that mindfulness, a golden opportunity, the coin suit is very much to do with home life, financial life, family life. And so it just, new things coming in, Tammy. It just looks like such a lovely week for you.
Beautiful. Okay, Tammy, I don't know if you're still dealing with this divorce situation or you might be receiving some information on it. I know it's been a long haul. You've got the King of Swords. You might be wanting to speak to a lawyer or get some wise representation from somebody in the legal industry, okay? Because the Justice comes in and says things could be waived in your favor. Maybe there's paperwork that's going to come back that's going to say, okay, fine, I'll settle with you for this. It's going to end. The death card's here. And I think you're going to see the end of this situation. So this divorce could become finalized pretty soon, I think. Okay. So I would be proactive, Tammy, because I know it's been years and years. Be proactive on that. I would, be in touch with somebody, with a lawyer or somebody on that. Okay. All right. So, yeah. SP says, I was ready to decline the event, but just wanted a little peace of mind. Well, thank you very much. Dolphin, what was my historical life like? Dolphin, we're just doing generals right now. So if you're on our list and you're in the room, we just pull a general reading. If you want a personal question, you have to go down like everybody else. A minimum of $5 donation in the super chat button, honey. And then you can ask us whatever you want to ask us and you'll get a double reading from Anne and me. But we're just giving out a 3-card general right now. Okay. So if it pertains to your question, maybe, you never know. Okay. So, all right. So we know who's here. So we're going to do Damara. Damara, we've done Tammy. Let's see Damara. She's always in our room. And I know we have Kathy. I know we have Dean. Yeah, you're welcome, Tammy. I know, honey. It's been a long haul for you.
So, Damara, I was thinking about you last night because we have some fantastic concerts in London at this time of year called the Proms. And they take place at the Royal Albert Hall, which is the most fabulous venue. And some of them are very sort of classical. They do all sorts of music. But last night, it was disco music and singers with the massive orchestra.
Wow.
And they had the most amazing singers. And I just couldn't get you out of my mind because I thought, I wish you could see this. And you probably know some of the people who are singing. But it was just the most joyful event. It was absolutely amazing. And I stayed up late just to watch the end of it because it was just so good. So anyway,
So
that was my
they have it televised, do they?
yeah, it was on the
Yeah.
TV last night.
Oh, that's amazing.
So getting back to work. So Damara, the sun, success, recognition, victory after hard work. This is your first card for this reading for this week. This also, excuse me, this also says get busy on those new ideas. So the success is here. The ego card says don't let anything hold you back or weigh you down. Focus on your self-confidence, focus on your self-belief. You be your own cheerleader this week. And don't let any negativity or anybody else's hold you back because new happiness and joy and fulfillment is coming in for you. This is what the Ace of Teacups is all about. It's you feeling really happy, really optimistic. And this is lovely. It's something new coming in. The Nine of Pentacles says stay positive and focus on what could go right. So we've got two cards there. Mindfully asking you just to get this in the right place. Focus on balance. Focus. This is what this Two of Coins is all about. Focus on wise decision making. You might have two choices this week, and you really need to think about the work-life balance, your financial balance, and how much energy you give away. So all of that needs taking into consideration. And things could happen really quite quickly. This Knight of Wands comes in. So you might suddenly think, oh, I've got to make a decision. Things are going off all at once. Think it through. Do not be rushed. Have the confidence and belief in yourself and don't let anybody else negativity or opinion really. Don't look outwardly for any anybody else's opinion or their validation. You look within because the happiness is coming in, the joy is there. This is something absolutely lovely. And the Sun card, it's all overlit with success. And you just need to be mindful enough to let the negativity go. Focus, just think about what you do well, what you love doing, what really does fill you with enthusiasm. Don't be rushed into any decisions. And when there are two, because you might get more than one option suddenly all appearing all at once, just be mindful of the time, the energy, and the financial impact. And when you do all of that mindfulness homework, this Sun card, it's the best card of the deck. It's absolutely beautiful. So I wish you well and a fabulous week.
Wow. Here you are, my darling. You're the star. There you are, dreaming big and knowing that the universe shows you that you can have faith in your dreams. This is about hope and getting recognition and having faith for what it is you truly want. It's a big yes card when the star comes up. And you've heard me mention that you are the headliner on your own stage, and go after your dreams. Don't give up. Don't ever doubt yourself. You know you're planting your seeds here. This is the Seven of Pentacles, working on those goals. Things are coming to fruition. Your hard work is going to pay off. Okay. You're going to see rewards coming in for you. I do think that you will be getting recognition and someone will be coming forward with an offer. The Page of Pentacles shows up, and that's good news about money. That's also good news, of solid new beginnings. Okay. This is also the card of getting a new job. Maybe this new job is going to be within where you are right now. Or it could be a different job description, or you might be taking on another job as well. I mean, I can see you doing that too. be open-minded. There could be some negotiations coming in that you're going to be mindful of, and be willing to learn something new in this process as well, Damara. But you are the star. There you are. I do think you're planting your seeds. You're waiting to hear about something, and there's your message coming in about either a new job, a new opportunity, or even money. Okay, so wow, beautiful. Okay, so that's Damara, that's Tammy. Kathy and Dean are here. I think Dean was here a minute ago. Dean, step up if you're here. And Kathy, we're going to give you a few cards. Scroll back. He's here. Okay, Dean. Let's see what we have for you. Let's see what we've got here.
Thank you, Dean, for stepping in last week. I'm so grateful for that. So 3 cards for you. First card, Queen of Teacups. An authority figure in the deck. This Queen of Teacups brings 2 messages. The first is to look after you. It's the card of self-care. The second, to explain this lovely overarching energy of humanity, humility, and charity. This Queen of Teacups is very often in a role where she's helping other people and helping them feel better. So this could be you stepping up into this role of helper, healer, mentor, any sort of role. You would very much find the Queen of Teacups energy within a charitable organization, volunteering, teaching, mentoring, helping other people. The Temperance card comes in and says, mix ideas together. This is the card of talking things over. It's the card of compromise. It's very much of collaboration, compromise, keeping everything in balance, keeping, for the best reasons, keeping everybody happy, because there's a bit of give and take with this card. So everybody feels balanced. The situation is very much a situation where everybody is happy with it. It's also a card of success as well. And just in case you were wondering, the Magician card comes in and says, you have everything you need. You are ready. Just in case you were wondering, you can do it. What a lovely card to come in at the end of this to say, yes, you've got this. So very much stepping up. Look after you this week particularly. But I do see you stepping up into this role very much in this lovely environment of helping, healing, teaching, mentoring. So I wish you well with that, Dean, and thank you for coming into the room.
That is a very good reading, because Dean is a teacher and he went from teaching grade 4, I think it is, to kindergarten or grade 1 or whatever. So he does have a new role. He is a mentor. He is, setting a precedence. He is a teacher. Isn't that amazing that you got that reading? It's wonderful. Now, Dean, you know me, your reading here has to do with not your work, but with your love life, because you do have the Lovers. Okay, making mindful and wise choices and decisions that could be around a person that you're interested in, and your personal value system will lead you to this love. So when the Lovers comes up, it's major choices, it's love, it's soulmates, it's kindred spirits, it's perfect unions, it's partnerships and relationships, romance, desire, sexual connections, and shared values. So stay out there, stay active. Okay, this is the 7 of Pentacles, making yourself known, marketing yourself. You want to generate attention to yourself to meet somebody. So if you're out on that dating app, don't give up on it just because you haven't met Mr. Right yet. I know you have a good friend in your life right now, but I do think that things will come into fruition for you. Your hard work, your due diligence, your determination, and your focus will get you there. Because look what you got. You got that Wheel of Fortune. And that's the ultimate happiness card here. So it's good luck, it's destiny, it's karma, it's good. And it's also soulmates too when we get this card. So I think that you're going to find somebody, and I think it isn't going to be too long a wait. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Dean. Okay, coming in next, who do we have? Kathy. Kathy came here. Kathy. I'm here. Okay, Kathy, always nice to see you. I hope you're having a good week. I hope your health is better. It's nice to see Anne back on her feet, literally again, feeling better. Poor woman. She probably watched so much television she's seen in years.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Hi, Kim. Welcome back. So, as I say, everybody's entitled that stays in the chat room for a possible general, just a general card pull here. Only maximum of 3 cards, but it as according to as time permits. Okay. So, if we have to shut down, we have to shut down. So, we're going to try to.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Kathy, 10 of Wands. Time for you to have a rest. Put your feet up. Know that the difficult times are over with. This lovely angel on the card, that's just what she's doing. Look, she's reading a book saying rest and relax, and she's having that cup of tea. And she's gathering her energies and she's just resting, ready for the next adventure, and to know that the difficult times are over with. The Emperor has you asking you to get organized, get things sorted out. The Emperor is ready to go in an instant because everything's planned in advance. So this is very much a card of planning, of leadership, of getting everything in its place and everything just so. Because the 5 of Wands says it's time for you to leave the nonsense behind. Here she is. She can see all this drama in the background, but she's focusing on the sunshine, and that's where she's walking towards. So very much a lovely energy here of leaving any nonsense behind, making your plans, getting organized, having that rest and recuperation before you get ready to step up and follow these plans through. It's absolutely lovely. So I wish you a lovely week, Kathy. Thank you.
Okay, Kathy, you got that darn 5 of Cups, feeling lack and loss, thinking about the past, crying over spilt milk. Let it go. Oh, you're such a Pisces like me. We do lose ourselves in the past. And why do we always fall prey to the negative thoughts, right? Why don't we think about those wonderful, exhilarating, happy moments? So let the past go. Whatever's happened in the past is the past, okay? You're going to hear good news. There could be an opportunity coming in that might change the way you work, or maybe a new job coming into play. I know you're not, gainfully really, out there in a brick and mortar business. However, we can always continue being productive and do things even, work at home, anything like this. Or you could be changing something on your website within your own business, because Kathy is a beautiful reader as well. I think you're going to find that good news is going to come in. This is a solid offer that comes forward that could increase your income, or you're going to find and hear good news about money. The world is yours. Yeah. Are you planning a trip, my friend? You could be wanting to get in the car or go somewhere to visit somebody. You could be dealing and talking to somebody at a distance, or somebody international. But this is a card that says success, achievement is yours. Okay. This is about accomplishment, but it's also the card of travel. So you might be thinking about packing a bag and wanting to go visit somebody. That's what I have for you. Okay. Damara, using my 13-piece band, and believe me, they are all trying to talk about me. Okay. Using them. I hope that doesn't mean losing them. Okay, so our next one is, we did Dean, we did Kathy, we did, all right. So, Trend Zone. Hi, Trend Zone. Hi, he showed up. Okay, we have to do a little reading for Trend Zone. All right, nice to see you, Gerald. You having a snooze again? Yeah, Tamara, I know it's hard, right? You're trying to be loving and understanding, I know.
So, Trend Zone. Gerald, nice to see you. 10 of Pencils. Expect the situation to improve. This is you climbing this ladder of success. So very much a situation where things are looking up, things are looking better. Very much an improving situation. The King of Wands, this could well be you stepping up. Now, this king, an authority figure in the deck, is success personified. Successful, confident, focused. Very much the entrepreneur. very, very successful in business because they've learned how to be, and now they're happy to share this wisdom with other people. So this could be you stepping up into this role of helping other people with a how-to plan. Because you're drawing on your lovely wisdom and knowledge, things that have been hard earned, you could well be stepping up into this role of helper, teacher, mentor. Stay determined, keep going, don't give up. This is the card of persistence and determination. We've got the 9 of Wands here. And it's time for you to focus on you now. The 7 of Pentacles is very much, look, the signpost says focus on your needs and your plans. So very much time to leave the old ways behind. If they're out of date, they're not working and they're not serving you, that's fine. It's now time for you to focus on you, your plans, and the things that you would love to do. So I hope that makes sense. And thank you for coming into the room.
Whoa, what have you been up to, Gerald? Who the heck is in the background wanting to poke you with a stick or stir the pot up to make your life bring grief into your life? Something's going to happen fast here. Okay, this is the Knight of Wands. Something's going to happen very quick. A quick decision you're going to be making. Somebody's in behind the scenes that's stirring the pot up. This is a card of deception. Okay, somebody might be wanting to, wanting to bring you in some trickery or something like that, some deceit. I think you're going to make a break post haste quickly away from this energy. Somebody, male or female, could be coming in, and you're going to see through them and what their motives are. You're not going to trust them. I think you're going to be clear and concise. The King of Swords comes in, and I think you're either going to do a background check on someone or something, and you're going to receive some legal advice and representation. And things will work out in your favor because you make that stand. So whether it has to do with a money transaction, it has to do with a relationship you're not sure of, make sure you do your research, okay? Because karmic justice will come in and get them, all right? The world is yours. I keep seeing you taking a trip. I know you want to go to the Barbados or Bermuda or Bahamas or something like that. Pack your bag. What are you waiting for? Get out there and live your life. Have some fun. Okay. The world is your oyster. Go after it. Okay. There you go. Thank you so much, Trend Zone. He's laughing. Look at his little faces. Yeah. Everybody's trying to bring you down. Well, I think it's time to pack a bag and go sit on the beach and enjoy yourself. Okay. The world is your oyster. Yes. Pick your destination and just go. Okay. You can't take it with you, Trend. Okay. You know that. And you know you've had your health issues. And if you're allowed to fly and you've got the insurance to go, go. Live your life. Okay. So thank you so much, Trend. Okay. So let's see who's still here. I know that we have somebody new in the room, this dolphin, joyful dolphin. She's not quite sure how this works. She's going to wait for the 3 cards. So we're going to give you your 3 cards now, Joyful Dolphin. Okay. Thank you for coming into the room. And we're going to pick, I think I'm going to pick 3 different decks. I'm going to pick a tarot and 2 oracle for you. Make it a little more interesting.
Okay. So, joyful. Keep going. Stay determined. This is what this 9 of Wands is all about. This is the card of persistence and determination. Don't give up. Be your own cheerleader. Stay motivated and stay focused. Look at the long term. This is what this 3 of Wands is all about. And on the card, look, the long-term plan is the healthy forest. But she has to plant these little seeds so she can have the trees growing in the forest. So this is very much a card of looking at the long term. Where do you want to go? Where would you like to be? And starting those first little action steps now. Now, they might seem a bit small. They might seem a bit insignificant and not really important. But they are very much the things which will start the ball rolling in the direction that you would like to move in. So stay motivated, keep going, get busy with those first action steps, because when you do, there'll be reason to celebrate. This 3 of Teacups card is lovely. happiness, celebration, good news, and joy. So I hope that makes sense, and thank you for coming into the room.
Okay, joyful dolphin, you've got step out of your comfort zone. Okay, there might be something that you need to take a risk and go after. Carpe diem, live in the moment. Okay, seize the moment, go after something. You're living in the past right now. You've got the 5 of Cups, and you're doing some, reminiscing and thinking about the past and maybe some disappointments, the whys and how comes that come to mind. Let it go. Okay, we cannot move forward if we keep moving backwards. This is a card that says you may be feeling or thinking about some loss and grief that you had experienced in the past. Everybody heals through those at a different level. Of course, I get that, but it's time for you to wipe the slate clean. You need to start living again. Now, the card that I pulled here, the other card that I've got is messages from the universe. And Joyful Dolphin, it says, in relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. So this could be the loss you're thinking about, might have been in a past relationship. Step out of your comfort zone and pull yourself out of that. Get in the game of life again, my beautiful, joyful dolphin. You're beautiful and you deserve to find happiness. So that's what I have for you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming into the room. Okay. Okay, let's see what she says. I'm not living in the past, but things do keep popping up for me sometimes from the past. But I'm not living in the past. I'm leaving for the net, living for the now, and I'm content where I am, and I am where I need to be. Okay, I'm happy for you. Awesome, great. Hi, Fatima. How are you? Okay, so I do understand what you're saying, and yes, I do have tens of grief. I have lost a lot of people recently, 4 people, including my dog. I had to put. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Blessings, joyful dolphin. Blessings. That is the card of grief, though, that I saw there. Okay. All right. So who we got? We're getting close to winding down here. We've got Kimby. Kimby's. Oh, we got Sharon. Sharon, we can't miss out on our Sharon. Strawberry rhubarb taro. All right. I hope everything's great with you, Sharon. I hope you're doing well. You're feeling well. I hope your girlfriend did well at her golf tournament you were at. I hope you guys had fun.
So, Sharon, lovely to see you. 3 of Wands, this has come up again. Long-term planning, looking to the future, but starting to plant the seeds, doing the groundwork now. This is a card of success. It's a card of abundance. And it's very much a card of planning for the long term. The Queen of Teacups steps in. This could well be you, absolutely personifying loving kindness, charity, humanity, and humility. Very often helping other people to feel good and in a lovely role. Very often found working within a charity or a volunteer role, but some sort of role where you're helping other people to feel good. It also has a lovely little side message of make sure you're looking after you as well. Self-care is important. And the Ace of Teacups, some new beginning, lovely happiness, fulfillment, and joy looking for you. So I really hope that makes sense, Sharon. And thank you for coming into the room.
Okay. First, we'll do the oracle message. If people are gossiping about you or spreading rumors, don't fall for it. No one is worth lowering your vibration for. Send them my way, Sharon. Remember, we're Pisces. Let it move through you. See it for what it is, which is a reflection of their pain rather than the result of your actions. Okay. I think somebody's seeing you picking sides with somebody and they don't like it. And that's too bad. Okay. You have good, strong moral conviction here. And I wouldn't let this go to your head. If it's somebody around you that could be a little bit jealous of you, walk away from it. You're bigger than that. And Pisces, we don't like confrontation anyway. We just turn around and swim the other way. The card you've got here is the Ace of Swords, and you're going to see clarity here. If this energy is around you right now, the truth is going to surface. And that's good because then you get to see a clear sight line of where to go. This is that aha moment. This is that epiphany moment. This is being able to see a clear sight line. Okay. There's no more confusion. The truth is going to come out here. New ideas, new plans. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So something's coming in for you. You're going to be able to hit that bullseye. Wow. Okay. That's what I have for you, Sharon. All righty. All righty. Sharon's here. Fatima's here. I'm just looking to see who else is here that might have said they're here. We're gonna do a couple more, guys, and then we're gonna be shutting down because it's getting late for Anne, and I know she's gonna get tired. So we're gonna do Fatima because Fatima follows other rooms. She's always faithful to us. She's always in our room, and so we're gonna pull a card for her. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. We need to chat soon. Let's do this a little different for Fatima.
Fatima, thank you for coming into the room. So your 3 cards, 9 of Pencils. Stay positive and focus on what could go right. Very often we are programmed to do just the opposite. So get your focus in a positive place because there could very well be a movement forward this week. The Chariot card is exactly that. Look, she's gliding forward on the ice. Suddenly this movement forward is here, sometimes after things have felt a little bit stuck. This is a move forward, however, which is well thought out, it's well managed, it's balanced, and it's done with discipline. So it isn't a rash move forward. This is one that's well thought out and well organized. And when that movement forward comes, here you are, teamwork making the dream work. You working as part of a positive team, everybody bringing their own expertise to the team for the benefit of everybody else. And it's when everybody works together that the success can be found. So moving forward, working together in a team, and really simply focus on what could go right and what you have to offer to that lovely team.
Okay. All right. Okay, Fatima. I pulled 3 of these, and I love this deck. The first one you've got, which is very similar to Anne's message in the tarot. It's all good. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean, and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. And things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. What's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, hear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. Be happy now, Fatima. Really good energy coming in for you. Well, everybody, I'm so happy that, Anne, you're feeling better. You're able to come in. We've kind of gone over your time. You got to
just a little bit. We can manage that.
No, we're going to be closing down now. Hello, Sophia. We're shutting down, sweetheart. This is the end of our show now. So we started at 3 o'clock. So on that note, everybody, we wish you many blessings and lots of love. And Anne, do you have anything to say?
Just thank you again. What a lovely way to spend a Sunday evening for me. And thank you all so much for being so generous with your lovely super chats for Brenda and having me read for you. It's an absolute pleasure and I truly enjoy it. So much appreciated. Thank you.
Okay, guys, on that note, have a wonderful, at our neck of the woods, we are having our Labor Day weekend, lots of concerts, lots of Rip Fest, lots of fireworks going on at night. Stay safe, play safe, and be safe. And know that we send you lots of love and many blessings. And watch for our videos coming out every single week.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you, Brenda.
Bye-bye.